Hi there. Welcome to this week's episode of my podcast. Today I'm going to talk about the brilliant design of Apple Park, the reasons behind it, its history, and much more. The former Apple campus, deemed inadequate for the company's expansion, comprised buildings built in 1993, situated along a circular private road, dubbed Infinite Loop, symbolizing a programming concept of self-running code. To accommodate the surging employee count, Apple began acquiring additional structures in the vicinity. Over time, the company found itself managing a disparate collection of buildings initially developed independently, resulting in an unsystematic conglomerate of offices for an optimal unified headquarters setup. The intention wasn't to forsake the current Infinite Loop campus, but rather to augment it with a larger contemporary facility. Apple secured a sizable plot of land close by, conveniently situated alongside Interstate 280, traversing Silicon Valley, ensuring excellent employee accessibility. This expansive area became available predominantly due to Hewlett-Packard's closure of their offices, presenting an opportunity for purchase. The acquisition of this site held a personal significance for Steve Jobs, completing a personal journey for him in a sense. Apple engaged the services of Foster & Partners, led by renowned British architect Norman Foster, recognized as one of the most influential contemporary architects. Foster gained acclaim in the 1970s for his innovative designs, blending industrial elements into modernist architecture. His style has since evolved, embracing a more refined contemporary aesthetic while retaining functionality. This evolution aligns well with Apple's design philosophy, paralleling the company's commitment to functional modernity. Collaborating on the new Apple campus, Foster closely collaborated with Steve Jobs, who held a deeply personal vision for the project, and Jony Ive, then Apple's chief design officer, whose extensive tenure at Apple mirrored Foster's prominence in architectural design. This partnership marked the beginning of an extraordinary collaboration between exceptional talents across design disciplines. The completed complex, named Apple Park, showcases a central feature, a singular ring-shaped structure enveloped by expansive greenery. While the campus itself is a testament to a distinct collaborative effort, the building's design specifically fosters such collaborations. The parklands surrounding the building aim to encourage interaction among employees working in disparate areas, facilitating idea exchange. The circular edifice is segmented into 9 sections, interconnected by airy atriums. Despite its immense overall space, the building doesn't overwhelm at any given point. Internal walkways trace the outer and inner edges, enclosed by continuous glass walls offering panoramic views of the surroundings. Apple asserts that these are the largest curved glass panels ever utilized in a building. Jutting from the facade, white canopies provide shading for the interior pathways, enhancing the architectural landscape of the structure. Furthermore, these designs features serve as a dual purpose within the building's active ventilation system, allowing for the circulation of fresh air from the exterior. The office space adopts an extensively open layout, employing glass walls to create an open plan design. This concept provides employees with access to a spacious, flexible floor plan, allowing them to freely select available desks. Inspired by co-working spaces and college campuses, this design aims to amplify collaboration. However, this modern vision of a workplace encounters challenges in reality. Reports indicate that certain Apple employees harbor reservations about the open plan concept, especially programmers who find it challenging to maintain focus and concentration within this new setup. Another communal space where employees converge is the central cafeteria, a sprawling, light-infused area stretching from the floor to the roof, serving as a vast meeting space for the entire building. This inviting setup also features 2 colossal glass doors along the outer wall, facilitating a seamless flow between the building's interior and the surrounding landscape. Steve Jobs placed particular emphasis on the park's design, aspiring for it to mirror the natural beauty of the California landscape that shaped his upbringing. This intentional landscaping reflects Jobs' desire for Apple Park's exterior to echo the serene Californian scenery that held personal significance for him. The new campus is not only close to the previous campus, but also not far from where everywhere started for Jobs. His childhood home, where he assembled the first Apple computers, together with Steve Wozniak in 1976. More than 30 years later, in addition to the immense global influence the company has exerted, Apple has also become a fundamental part. Steve Jobs has a profound impact on the local environment, where he grew up, not just as a prominent tenant and employer, but also as a significant contributor to the city's tax base. The transformation brought about by the company that originated in a humble garage extended to the entire neighborhood. Apple Park's parks were envisioned as a celebration of the local landscape, drawing inspiration from nearby Stanford University. Jobs admired the park layout at Stanford, designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, renowned as the pioneer of American landscape architecture. He particularly appreciated the expansive hiking trails around the Stanford Dish, located behind the university. To craft the park's design, Laurie Olin, a seasoned landscape architect, immersed himself in the Palo Alto environment for 4 months. His design echoes the diverse California landscape, a sprawling meadow reminiscent of Stanford's campus parkland, unfolds from the building, serving as an event space. Adjacent to this, rows of orchards featuring over 800 fruit trees pay homage to the abundant food plantations of the Bay Area. Additionally, a man-made pond mirrors the surrounding waters, vital for sustaining the lush greenery within the park. It's a captivating feat of landscape architecture that symbolically mirrors the distinct essence of this region. Encircled by various species of oak trees, the landscape forms a cohesive parkland, intertwining both the interior and exterior of the building through pathways, fostering a natural and harmonious environment. Apple entrusted the planting of these trees to arborist Dave Muffley, known for his work on the Stanford Dish, an endeavor that Jobs aimed to emulate within Apple Park's landscape. This meticulous planning and the choice of foliage not only contributed to the aesthetics, but also evoke a sense of connection and continuity throughout the varied sections of the building, creating a seamless integration with nature. The underground parking garage, accessible via tunnels, underwent custom design with meticulous attention to detail, mirroring the standards set for the main building. Joni Ives' design team crafted a bespoke signage system, featuring wide frames in the curved walls to display information, while the traffic lights, arranged horizontally, draw inspiration from the icons found in the corners of applications within Apple's operating system. However, due to space limitations underground, Apple expanded by constructing 2 additional parking garages at the southern edge of the campus to accommodate the parking needs, ensuring ample space for employees and visitors alike. Nestled in the top left corner of the park is the Apple Park Fitness Center, featuring outdoor spaces for team sports such as volleyball, basketball, and soccer, complemented by an exclusive full fitness studio accessible solely to Apple employees. On the opposite side of the park lies a building that welcomes outsiders during Apple's press events at the renowned Steve Jobs Theater. The theater, serving as the platform for the company's product launches, accommodates up to 1,000 attendees, with a distinctive feature being its underground location. The actual auditorium is completely submerged beneath the ground, while only the entrance pavilion is visible from the surface. This award-winning pavilion is remarkable for its lack of support columns. Its roof, crafted from lightweight carbon fiber panels, relies entirely on the structural support of glass. Notably, it stands as the world's largest structure solely supported by glass, concealing electrical wiring and sprinkler pipes discreetly along the slender silicon joints between the curved glass panels. Inside the pavilion, a remarkable glass spiral elevator requiring only 1 door rotates ingeniously. Such meticulous attention to detail extends throughout the premises, evident in custom-designed elevator buttons, door handles, and even specially patented pizza boxes for the cafe, highlighting Apple's commitment to precision and innovation in every aspect of their facilities. Apple Park embodies an ethos of uncompromising collaborative space, yet the reality revealed discrepancies, especially when certain team requirements diverge from this overarching vision. Departments focused on research and development necessitated a distinct setup due to the paramount importance and confidentiality. As a result, separate buildings were constructed, diverging from the open and transparent design philosophy of the main campus. These structures, unlike the rest of the campus, feature roofs housing AC ventilation shafts rather than solar panels. Departing from the open concept layout, the offices within these buildings follow a more conventional arrangement. Additionally, surface-level parking is provided in front of the rectangular office towers, deviating from the campus's design principles. Despite the magnificent round building, it proved insufficient for Apple's needs, prompting the construction of new nearby buildings with less ambitious design approaches, catering specifically to the diverse and specialized requirements of certain teams within the company. Perhaps Steve Jobs' comparison of the building with a spaceship applies to much more than its visual appearance. Steve Jobs' liking of Apple Park to a spaceship extends beyond its visual resemblance, encapsulating a broader intention of creating an insular enclave detached from the rhythms and challenges of neighboring streets and communities. Apple Park stands as a self-contained entity, exemplified by its private bus service navigating the bustling Silicon Valley, and the exclusive medical centers in Cupertino catering solely to Apple employees. While this insularity offers considerable advantages, an alternative forward-thinking approach might have fostered greater engagement with local businesses, promoting environmentally sustainable short commutes and integrating with city planning solutions. It's plausible that Apple's goal wasn't solely centered on practicality, but rather aimed to craft a campus embodying a sense of perfection, setting benchmarks within the company and showcasing an approach for product development. More than a project driven by architectural or productivity expertise, Steve Jobs approached this endeavor as a storyteller, cognizant of the transformative power of a well-crafted narrative to inspire. Perhaps beyond its functional role, Apple Park serves as a narrative, illustrating the company's ethos and aspirations, encouraging innovation and setting a precedent for the company's future endeavors. I hope this episode has helped you understand this topic a little better. Thank you for listening to this week's episode, and have a great day.